Hello and welcome to the annual Kellgren-Fozard pumpkin carving competition. This year featuring two very sleep-deprived new parents who are deep in the 4-month sleep progression stage. Yes, I realise there's only one of me. One of us. One of me. There's always only one of me. There's only one of us on screen right now. The other one is breastfeeding. She'll be back. Let's get to carving some pumpkins. To explain the basics of this competition, every year we each carve a pumpkin. You decide in the comments which of us has done it better. This year we thought ahead and have pre-scooped the pumpkins as suggested many times in previous videos. Thank you to everyone who said we should have done that. And of course, joining us again this year is our friendly family torture kit.
Hello, I have emerged. You may hear Rupert's little grunts and squeals in the background. Oh my god, look at Tilly, she's like falling asleep with her eyes shut but sitting up. She's like, she looked like so Chinese. She was just like, that's not really politically correct to say that, is it? But she looks so sweet.
Because you are
She's like a little like sort of Chinese cartoon character with her little eyes like, I mean, that's how we all feel in this house, let's be honest.
I'm so tired, I'm just gonna cry.
Right, but that wouldn't be very good content, so no one wants to watch it. I don't want to watch that. Rupert's going through the 4-month sleep regression is a thing.
It's really a thing.
And for a deaf girl, she wakes up, I guess.
Why do you think I wouldn't? You move.
Oh yeah, that's true. I have told her she doesn't have to sleep in our room. Like she can like go sleep in the spare room. So I think that's what you're gonna do tonight.
Yeah. He's also learning to roll over.
That's in line with the 4-month regression, is learning to roll and then also like not being able to like sleep.
Time to take a break and relax with a new, fun mobile game and sponsor of today's video, Solitaire Grand Harvest. You know what Solitaire is. It's that card game where you manipulate a layout of cards with the goal of creating a sequence of some sort. But Solitaire Grand Harvest is a whole new experience. See, fun fact, I actually do love Solitaire and card games in general. I have rubbish fingers that fail to pick up cards from a tabletop. So, mobile app. Now, sure, Solitaire itself is a nice little brain teaser to pass the time, but what makes this particular Solitaire game different is that it also includes a farming simulator. And you know how I feel about farming, living out that cottagecore dream. You advance in-game by harvesting your farm, as every level you complete allows you to advance through a field. Each field is a different crop. It's adorable. So, you unveil new crops and maps as you go, and then every hour, harvest the fields you've already planted for a bonus. The settings also change from mountains and deserts to beaches. It's really cute. It's one of those games that you can either put a lot of concerted effort into and thus have this really challenging and brain-teasing time using the different in-game farming bonuses to the best of your ability, or you can just, relax and flip over some cards, which actually really helps me go to sleep. I switch my phone over to the yellow light mode and then I just concentrate purely on Solitaire, which helps the rest of my overtired brain switch off bit by bit. Then, when I'm feeling more awake the next day, I fully challenge myself to make up all of the points I lost whilst sleep-huddled. It's a fun, colourful and exciting world of stimulating card games and relaxing farming simulation. Unsurprisingly, it is the #1 solitaire game in the USA, and let's be honest, you don't want to be carting around a pack of cards just so you can have fun playing solitaire. When it's just on your phone, you can download Solitaire Grand Harvest for free now. You just have to click the link in the description and you can play it to your heart's content.
Previous years, we have spent a lot of time and effort into carving, to the point that sometimes Jessica does it like the following day, and it's a little bit of like an adventure. So yeah, let's plan.
Do you and the pumpkin need a room?
I actually went to the trouble of cleaning these with fairy liquid. I mean, it's a bit extra, but I needed a nice clean work surface for my masterpiece. And yes, we picked them from the ground. So whilst we're carving our pumpkins, we're going to talk about, what should we talk about? Parenting. Has it been, what lots of people have been asking us, has it been all that you expected it to be? Like, what's the most surprising thing of being a mom? Like, have you learned something new about yourself? Have you lost your identity? Have you lost your sanity?
That last one was very deep. Not the sanity, before that. The identity.
Quite a few people have asked me that, like, and I was like,
God.
no, I'm not religious, but like, I didn't turn to him.
I'm so tired. Everything is hilarious. Okay. Do you still have a sense of self, Claudia?
Yeah. I was saying to Jessica, like, I actually have more of a sense of self because now I have another, like, badge to wear, and that is being a mummy. And therefore, like, it's another identity label. And I think that actually brings more to myself. I don't know what people mean by, oh, have you lost a sense of yourself for having children? I think what they actually mean is, are you grieving the part of you that you can't do now you have a child? Like,
Well, is there anything that you can't do now?
sleep a full night.
Okay. Other than that, is there anything about that you feel is integral to yourself that you can't do?
Gardening.
Okay.
I still get a chance to sometimes, but not often. I wouldn't say like, oh my God, I've lost a sense of myself because I can't do any gardening.
But there are many people who, like, used to go out for fancy dinners or something,
Yeah.
and now can't do that because they have a baby.
Yeah, but I wouldn't-
to their sense of self.
What, going out for fancy dinners? To
I
be
don't
honest,
know.
I think having a baby during
Don't
a
judge
global
people.
pandemic
Oh yeah,
has
that
helped
probably
quite
helps.
significantly. I haven't been able to go out for any fancy meals.
No.
So, you know, that part of myself was taken away from by the pandemic, not by my birthing of a child.
Yeah, we weren't really doing much. I mean, if you're wondering, we did start trying for a baby before the pandemic, so it's not like we just got bored and decided to have one.
Yeah. What about you? Have you lost a sense of yourself from having a child?
No.
Can you look at what you're doing? Also, your knife is upside down. Did you know? She's trying to cut with a blunt end.
Well, I have chronic fatigue. I'd just like to point that out for anyone who doesn't know.
But I don't really. I just have normal fatigue. It's becoming chronic. I mean, what class is as chronic? Because like it's 4.5 months now.
Chronic fatigue means that I'm unable to rebuild my supplies by sleeping, essentially.
Yeah.
So I can't like nap and then feel better.
How's yours coming along, by the way? Oh,
I made a hole.
very good. You like my style?
This is exceptional.
Yeah, I think this might be my best one yet, actually.
This actually might be the most artistic, stunning thing you've ever done.
Oh, thanks. Maybe not the most beautiful thing I've made, because...
I mean, Rupert exists.
Exactly.
Very difficult not sharing his face with the world.
It is!
This child is the most beautiful baby we've ever seen, and
people-
only a very select number of people will ever see.
And people are like, why don't you show your baby's face? I'm just like, I want to show his face, but also, you know...
I would love to, but we have to wait until he asks.
I'm respecting his, you know, privacy.
Oh my god, my brain can't work out what a circle looks like.
So we've been working on these pumpkins for hours now.
Yeah, I love how every year we're like, you know, we're gonna make it super simple, sweet, and yet somehow.
I'm really quite impressed with this. Like, we're finding the time to do these artistic things that we love still. And we've got a baby and we're sleep deprived. I mean,
Well, the artistry, Claudia darling, it just comes out. You know what I've been really impressed by recently? Your photography.
oh, thanks.
I like coming down and just seeing that little tableaus you've arranged.
You know, just try and keep it simple, I feel like, rather than like, I must take a masterpiece picture of my son and wife and it's gonna be amazing, you know? That's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a picture of this pomegranate.
So there you go. When we were talking earlier about losing a part of yourself,
Oh yeah,
that's quite a good way
yeah, that's true.
to retain a part of yourself.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what I've done here.
You know, when you started at that, yeah, I thought you were going for eyelashes.
Away my face.
Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, I know. I was also going for eyelashes, but now it's just turned into like a bit of a saggy eyelid.
Oh. Oh.
This one's covered in bugs.
I really don't like that.
Bugs.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Jessica doesn't like anything that's too colourful, too patterned. Yeah, Rupert. I mean, like, it's on the edge of boring. Everything has to be.
Not judge each other.
I just think like I like our aesthetic. I like Rupert's clothes, but you know he's a kid. I think sometimes he can wear tracksuit bums and like a hoodie.
He hates hoods.
What did I go put it in their
That
pockets?
child hates everything with a hood. Why would he want a hood? It gets under his neck and he's like, it's under my neck.
That's
I
true.
need to turn my head.
It does, though, allow him to have his head slightly propped up so he can see a bit more. He's lying flat. He's like,
Rupert likes to move.
what's going on here? Thanks. I don't know. Do you think I'm done? I mean,
I think that's perfection. That is artistic perfection, and you should stop now.
I think I'm quite pleased with mine.
You should be. It's excellent.
Rupert agrees.
Rupert agrees. It's delightful.
Actually. Ooh. Alright, stopped. I think you should stop.
I mean, I'm pushing towards my arm, so yeah.
Don't do that,
Probably
darling.
should.
No.
In the
What way?
diagonal.
It is.
Yes. No.
God. So unappreciative. Right, I've got to love you and leave you, folks. Well, I don't have to
We'll
say
see
that.
you later for the reveal.
Yeah, when it gets dark.
Jimmy and Tom.
When we do the dark, we'll do the reveal, and then you can judge who is the winner of this year's pumpkin carving. Woo! We didn't even bother doing decorations this year. I put on my most autumnal shirt.
I'm wearing orange, yellow,
Mustard, I'd call that.
mustard.
Okay. Tune in later. I mean, you don't have to tune in, it will literally it will just continue rolling. So,
It's a YouTube video. Oh,
we're back.
it is, to be honest. Now nighttime. Hi, ooh, this was a choice. We had to wait until nighttime to show you our finished pumpkins because that's the best time, obviously, to show you a carved pumpkin because you need to light it up.
Yeah, also we have to fit things around like having a baby and he needs to go to bed.
Some other stuff happened.
That's why I'm in my pyjamas. He goes to bed at 6. Well, he has a bath at 6. And you don't need to know his schedule.
So, we are here to reveal, well, I honestly, darling, I think this is the best one we've ever done.
Thank you, darling. Put
Um,
a lot of time and effort into these. Looking amazing.
we look so good.
Yeah.
You can't tell,
The
I
mascara-
cried for an
The
hour.
mascara down the face is actually a look people genuinely kind of try and pull off at Halloween time.
Fortunately, I didn't cry on camera, so we're
What's
good.
our Halloween outfit for this year is just like distressed.
Distressed.
Right, let's reveal the
Let's
pumpkin.
reveal our pumpkins! Again, we would like you also to mention in the comments below exactly what style of art you think
yes.
we've gone for this year, because we did take it highbrow this time. We did.
Ready?
Are you ready?
Dun,
1, 2,
dun,
3.
dun.
Oh my! Oh, I missed where the camera was. Oh!
I thought mine's quite good. What is yours? Oh, it's a winky face.
It's a winky face.
Cook matches remind me of my childhood
Don't they?
because I was a pyro.
I don't think you should joke about that.
Sorry.
We're a family-friendly channel here, Claudia.
I wasn't really a pyro. I just loved the smell of like.
Is it a good idea to light them
Matches.
and then drop them in, or put them in and then light them?
Well, I can
You've
put them
never
through
worked
his
this
mouth.
out.
You just drop them and hope that it doesn't like.
Go out.
Well done.
Let's turn out all the lights and see what we get.
Wow, look how much light mine's emitting.
Yeah, well, I've got props, so. Fine. So you win in the brightness stakes. God darn it.
And your candles have gone out.
And my candles have gone out. Well, you know what? You did birth my child this year.
I did, yeah.
So
So therefore you're going to give me the Jack-o'-lantern prize of pride. The 2021
I suppose
pumpkin
you
carving.
you can win.
Ah.
You can win.
Yay! I mean, I think we both did really quite remarkably.
I think these are artistic marvels, darling.
We are like living on, not very much right now. I literally had a samosa for lunch. But we have to sort of take out because we deserve it.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
We're so sorry that you had to tune in and watch this.
I do have to say though, I am actually genuinely really into Solitaire Harvest. And it is making me feel a bit better. I was playing it earlier through my tears.
And when you have insomnia, which weirdly Jessica
Oh my
gets when
God.
she's tired. She
Why?
finds playing games like that really helpful, don't you?
We'll see you in 2022. Or, next week's video. where hopefully we'll be over this sleeping leap. There's no one I'd rather be deeply fatigued
Alright, shut
with.
up. Stop waffling on. Bye, folks.
Goodbye, everyone. That is fun.